Peace, love, and life, family. Welcome to another daily vlog. So today I've been off 24 hours. I'll be going back into work day shift right now. That's what I'm getting ready for. It's crazy. 5 people put in their 2 weeks within the last month. So I am working crazy hours, like 70 hours a week plus, family. So I am tired. I haven't been making a lot of videos because of that. I've just been so mentally out of it and stressed that I just don't want to do anything when I barely have my 24 hours off. But today we are making a video because we haven't made a video in a while, and I want to update my plants to you. We've been having a garden inside the van, so I do want to update that. And damn, family, let me show you. So I open my blinds and this is what I see. Immediately I'm thinking I'm buried in snow, and look outside. Apparently there was a snowstorm last night when I was sleeping. Okay, let's try this. If you know, you know, starting my car is like gambling. When you start in my car, you never know if it's going to start or not. Being that it's this much in snow, I highly doubt that it's going to start, which really sucks because that means I have to go outside. Let's try. Yep, definitely dead. So it looked like somebody did come and plow, and then it kept snowing. So it's not that terribly bad. Oh, this kind of reminds me of that one time I literally got stuck in a blizzard for 2 days. That's the first year I moved to Connecticut. So it's snowing, but it's actually not that cold. I don't even have a jacket on. Inside the van is really toasty, so that helps, but doesn't feel that bad. Let's try to give it a start. All right, I'm gonna have to put on my jacket now because the van does not want to jump. The battery is dead. Like, yo, so that means if I can't get the battery to jump, that means I have to walk to work, which sucks. I haven't done that in a while, but I have done it. And that's the reason why I only park or sleep about 15 minutes walking away from the job, just in case if anything like this happens. I could always walk because it's hard to find Ubers or lifts in the area that I'm at. It's a very small town. So let's see. Hopefully the van jumps because I don't feel like walking in this snow. Yeah, fam. So it's just not giving anything. I don't know if the battery's frozen, bro. Yo, it's not doing anything. Still showing 100%. This sucks. All right, we gotta make a decision, family. We're gonna be late to work, so the decision is going to be to walk. we are preparing to make this walk to the job, but before we do, we're gonna set up a few things in the van. One being the grow lights for the garden. I wanted to show you guys the updates. Look how the garden is doing, family. This is pretty good. When we first started, everything was very small. So they're actually growing pretty good. I cannot wait to have a snacky snack with these kales. Let's get to it. It's about a 15-minute walk. So, excuse me. So I should make it on time, no problem. Only issue is I have never made this walk in the snow. So hopefully everything's plowed where I gotta walk, because that would suck. Our family should be about ready. I'm gonna turn off the lights. All right, we are on the mission. I make sure I lock my door. And of course, there's no power, so it doesn't lock. So I have to do it manually. So make sure we close the hood. Oh. One thing I gotta say about this, walking to work in the morning, because it's like 5 a.m. right now, it's very quiet, it's very calm, and it's very peaceful. And I like that. Walking under a bridge right now. I don't know how cold it is. It gotta be in the 30s somewhere for sure, if not colder. But it's not freezing cold, just because it's not a lot of wind. That is the key about the winter or cold or living in the north, is living in places where it doesn't have a lot of wind. The cold's not so bad. That's my alarm telling me I need to get going. I hear you. I hear you. Oh. Let me give you a front way view. All right, family, so we're halfway there. It's not a long walk, only about 15 minutes. And I'm just thinking and reflecting all this quiet and peace, that how grateful I am. Like, even though I'm walking, the snowstorm is dying down right now. As you can see, it's like little flakes. It could have been a lot worse. I could have been walking directly in the heaviest part of the snowstorm. And it's a Sunday, so it's not a lot of cars on the road. I'm not wearing my high reflective like I usually like to do when I'm walking, because it's so dark at night. The cars might not be able to see me, but this is actually the second car that I've seen since walking, and there's usually a lot more. I always like to look at the positive side and be grateful for the positive things in every situation that I go through, even if it might be a little uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm walking. Yeah, it's cold, but it's not the coldest, and it's not the worst that it can be. And hey, I hadn't walked in a while, so what is a nice little 15-minute walk to the job is not that bad. It's cool. I don't know if you can see behind me where those lights are. So that's the plant. Almost there. All right, family, things are starting to get a lot brighter. That's because we're actually walking into the plant right now. One thing I would say, snow is beautiful. Just like to see how the snow accumulates on top of the trees. All All right, family, so I am at the job, clocked in. We have some good news and bad news. The bad news is that we're offline right now at the power plant. The good news is I might be able to show you guys some pretty cool stuff about power plant operations. Let's see. Can't see, let's get some lights in here. This is what the inside of a furnace or a boiler looks like. This is where we actually burn fuel up to 1600 degrees. So a general process is we burn the fire inside the furnace, and these tubes have water inside. So we heat up the water to generate steam, and then we use the steam to power a turbine that creates electricity. All right, family, so it's coming to the end of the work day. Had a pretty hard day's work, a lot of labor, a lot of dirt. Just wanna show you the aftermath. So all that sand and all this dirt, when we burn wood over time, if we don't hit our proper temperatures and air ratio, what happens is the fuel starts to turn into what we call clinkers, which is basically small meteorites, and sometimes they get as big as a Volkswagen. So you have to go in there with jackhammers and break this stuff up to smaller pieces so we can start bringing the plant up and burning wood again. All right, family, so I just finished taking a shower because I got real dirty today, and thankfully a coworker waited for me and is going to take me to my van so we can try to see if it runs or am I still stranded. All right, let's, family. The lights came on, that's a good. You see what I'm talking about? It probably was too damn cold. She was so cold in the morning. She said, I don't feel like going nowhere today. I'm cold, I'm gonna wait till it warm up. And that's what it looked like what happened. So I don't know what the hell happened. That was the first time, like, I get stalled all the time, but this is the first time it didn't want to crank over for real, for real. I guess it was frozen. It felt frozen. But I don't know if batteries freeze or supposed to freeze or could freeze. All I know, it didn't start. And it's running now, which is a blessing. And just reflecting, family, why did that happen? And you know what? I'm okay with it, because sometimes Spirit and the Most High kind of put you on a detour to your route, and a lot of times it's for a reason. So anytime I get a detour into my normal routine, I always try to reflect and see, is it something the Spirit or the Most High is trying to show me? Something that they want me to experience or identify or see. So that's why today, this morning when I was walking, I was really embracing the walk. I was embracing everything. I was embracing the beauty of the snow on the trees, walking, and actually it was clear, like it was plowed. I didn't have to walk in a foot of snow. Just reflecting and being grateful for all these things. And I don't know, it makes me just stress less about life and stress less about why things bad is happening to me, and just receive it. Just receive the good with the bad, family. So that's today's message, is that we was stranded. We are now not. And even though we got stranded and we had to walk 15 minutes to work, you know what? Still was a pretty good day. So family, if you like these videos, stick around. Remember, True Tribe likes and subscribe. And the key to finding true freedom is by creating your own reality, family. No matter who understands it or believes in it or not, that's your reality, that's your freedom. Peace, love, and light.